back with another video here on the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to ranking every location POI in Fortnite Chapter 7. So obviously this season. I'm interested to see this because like I'm not a huge fan of this map. I think this map is kind of ass. I think it's probably the worst map we've had since like a while. It's been a minute. So let's get right into it.
To rank every single brand new named location on the Chapter 7 map from worst to best. I will say, do take everything I say today with a little bit of a grain of salt.
If you talk like this guy, never talk again, okay? Seriously, never talk again. Please. Never talk again. Just do all of us normal people a favor and don't talk, okay?
Because one, this season has only been out for a couple of days now as of recording this, and two, since we don't have the battle bus, it's been hard for me to find like my favorite drop spot since where you land is, you know, kind of random. You're at the mercy of just kind of wherever the game spawns you. If you do go on to enjoy this video and you want to see more Chapter 7 content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, use code TIEFRIES in the Fortnite item shop to help support my channel, and let's get right into this ranking video.
Sabrina.
At number 13, in my opinion, the worst location so far is actually InnoLoop Lab.
Okay, so this guy has absolutely no fucking idea what the fuck this guy's talking about. What in the serious fuck are you talking about? Let's pop up this map right now. Really, InnoLoop Labs is the worst POI on this map? What the fuck are you talking about? Tip Top Terrace is a thing. Like Sus Studios is a thing. Like, look at the chests, man. Look at the chests. There's 40 chests there. What are we talking about? It's in the middle of the map. I mean, yeah, for being like a middle map POI, it's probably the worst. One of the worst, if not the worst, in Fortnite history. Like, we've had, like, Agency, Tilted, Reckless Railways. We've had Mega City. Like, we've had some good ones. This is probably the worst. But, but are you fucking serious?
So this is actually fascinating, right? This is fascinating because this location is the most center point POI on the entire map. Like, this location is as close to the middle of the map as you can get, and normally in any other Fortnite season, that is a great location. But the thing is, you can't even drop here. Like, I don't even know if it's physically possible to make it right now because of the tsunami, right? You basically have to drop at the outskirts, and then everyone just kind of rotates around. Obviously, this is going to change, right? It's not fully going to be the tsunami, but you can't even really land here, and anytime you rotate into here, it feels like an absolute death sentence. There's giant mountains all around, right? Like, it's just this location and then all open land around it.
I get
and then
that.
the actual location
you know
itself,
what?
yes, you've got.
I actually do. You know what? I do get that because like I don't know how many times I will like purposely rotate in competitive into InnoLoop Labs to get search, or just in a ranked game to find people and kill them because they're fighting in InnoLoop Labs. That is fair. Okay. Fair enough.
You've got the underground area. It's a really cool looking location, but the buildings up top are literally 100% made of glass. So even when you're inside of the buildings, you are never safe. I have gotten shot from 200 meters away because we've got an insane scoped AR this meta on a mountain when I'm sitting inside of a building because the glass is fake, right? You can just shoot out the glass. Anytime I've been in this location, I've gotten destroyed from everywhere around the map. I have not enjoyed my time here at InnoLoop Labs, not to mention you can't even really land here. At number 12 today, folks, that is going to be Sus Studios, and yeah, I mean, I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I disagree. Like, I don't know. Like, it's got metal. I would say Tip Top Terrace is worse. But I guess yeah, I can see that. Humble Hills is pretty bad too. Okay.
Some people on Twitter saying, oh, I love Sus Studios, but let's just ignore the funny name here. Do chests spawn at this location? Like, genuinely. I've landed here so many times trying to get gameplay for you guys, obviously. And the amount of times that I drop here, I can find like 5 chests, and that's it. And not to mention, the main buildings of this location are like giant like warehouses. It's kind of like filming studios, so it's all just wide open. I really, really do not like the layout of this location. And my thought is like, if you're going to land at Sus Studios, just go to the other 2 locations that are right next to it that are significantly better. That's Battlewood Boulevard and Classified Canyon. At number 11 today, I'm gonna go with Humble Hills. Humble Hills is meant to be like a luxurious Hollywood style mansion, or I guess not mansion, but like multiple different upscale houses. This location actually kind of reminds me of Hunter's Haven from Chapter 2 Season 5. It's kind of a
don't get me started on Hunter's Haven. Do not get me started. That POI was so good. That's why I didn't like I love Chapter 2, but dude, they would like introduce a POI like that and then just take it away. Like, take it away. Like the Coliseum, like Salty Towers, like just take it away from me. Oh.
Back there. My only problem with this location is every single building is legitimately made out of glass. I don't know why they love doing this, but it's like you can get shot from anywhere. Some of the ceilings of the houses are totally made of glass. I don't understand. It's like no building.
You can play fucking zero build, but I'm just saying, like, fuck.
When you go in, are you safe? The amount of times that I've killed somebody and then I've gotten shot from halfway across the POI through a glass window, which should have just been a wall, and I die. Like, the fights are so frustrating here. If this location was just like regular houses and not this like fancy glass, I think it would be so much better. But because of that glass, I cannot stand.
Holy shit, this guy's so bad.
At number 10, I'm going to go with Latte Landing, and honestly, I don't think this is a bad location. I really don't think any of the locations this season are bad. In fact, I think the locations are some of the best things about this new chapter. I just don't really find myself landing here that much. Like, I don't know what it is. I've played the game for hours and hours, but I feel like if I'm on that part of the map, I'm going to go to Sandy Strip, or I'm just going to go a little bit left to Wonky Land. It's this small little community kind of, tucked in the top corner of the map. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I just haven't found myself wanting to drop there. And speaking of the top right corner of the map, we've got to talk about Painted Palms, which is my next spot on this ranking video. This is the all purple painted part of the map. Aesthetically, it's unbelievable looking. It is gorgeous looking. Unfortunately, I think it just utilizes too much of those Sus Studios style like warehouse buildings that I really do not like. Other than those style of buildings, I think this is a pretty good location. I don't find myself dropping here a ton because, again, if I'm going to be on that part of the map, I'm just going to land Sandy Strip. But I think Painted Palms does what it needs to do well. You've got to remember, being in the corner of the map isn't necessarily a disadvantage anymore like it used to be back in the day because everybody is forced to land at certain locations on the edge of the map. Moving on to number 8, that is going to be Four Fields. That is four spelled F-O-R-E. That's because this is a golf course. If you land here and the first thing you thought about was Lazy Links from Chapter 1, yeah, me too, absolutely. This feels like a Lazy Links clone. And while Lazy Links was a really good location, the only problem that I have with Four Fields is you really only have one building. If you land in the golf course, you're in trouble, right? You don't have a ton of loot and you're in the open. And being in the open in this season with, a really good scoped AR is not a good decision. And so basically what happens is
or you can just grow a set and fucking play builds, pussy.
Everyone lands here, you have like 6 or 7 people all landing at...
Did he just say what I think he said?
That one giant building in the middle. It's kind of like the country club building. And then all the fight just commences there, right? Like it's just third party, third party, third party. So if you want chaos and you're on this half of the map, I mean, yeah, definitely drop here. It is absolute chaos every time I've gone here. And that's why it's pretty high up on the list because some people don't even really care about looting. They don't really care about surviving. They just want to fight people. If that's what you want to do, land here. At number 7 today, guys, that's going to be Bumpy Bay. This location...
Really? Bumpy Bay? Really? Like, we're still like having Tip Top Terrace in here? Really? Really? I don't know, man. I disagree.
The first time I dropped here reminded me exactly of Craggy Cliffs. Like right on the water, just the way the houses look, it kind of looks like a little, almost like a beach club community. I instantly thought of Craggy Cliffs, and I actually thought Craggy Cliffs was a pretty good location from Chapter 2. This location is in the middle part of this list, and that's because I think it's kind of a mid location. It doesn't really do anything bad, but there's nothing about it that's going to be like, oh, I've got to drop Bumpy Bay. This is where I want to go. At number 6, I'm going to go with Classified Canyon. This is essentially like
fucking
an Area
retarded.
51 location if you want to think about it that way. It is in the middle of the Nevada desert.
Dude, this guy's fucking retarded. Dude, there's like fucking 70 chests here. In this area, there's 70 chests, 75 chests. Bro, and obviously Clausy Lodge isn't here. Like, I haven't really landed here. It's like, it's just a POI. Like, it's nothing crazy, but this guy's insane.
And this location is insanely open, right? Like, it is giant, and there is a very, very minimal cover. And if you land in the middle part of this map, you've got to go inside, you've got to go underground, and you are going to be at a huge disadvantage fighting everybody on the outside of the location. In zero build, this is a really tough location to manage. But if you play it right, like, let's say you get a sniper rifle, although I would say probably don't take the sniper. If you have that scoped AR, you can just sit on the end and just absolutely pick people off. The loot is very spread, but there is a ton of it here just because the size of this location is giant. It's a pretty good one overall.
Bro, what is this guy's lobbies, bro? Like, I want these fucking lobbies, bro. Jesus Christ.
At number 5 is Tip Rooftop Terrace. I absolutely love this location. This location is so unique, and it's not like anything we've ever seen in Fortnite history, really. I don't know about you guys, but this location, the first thing I thought of when I saw this was, you know, like the Ewoks from Star Wars, right? Don't they kind of live in the trees?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I just remember seeing that in a Star Wars movie. It's basically you're fighting in a bunch of tree houses, right? Like, it's a very cozy location. Aesthetically, it looks absolutely beautiful. The reason why it's at number 5, though, and not any higher is because you've got to deal with a lot of really weird gunfights. There's launch pads everywhere. You can have people 20 feet below you. You can have people 40 feet above you at the absolute top of this location. And, yeah, you're very prone to fall damage here. With that being said, though, I think this location plays pretty balanced. You'll normally get a pretty solid amount of people that'll come here. And the houses are spread at least far enough away where the third parties aren't instant, I feel like. This has definitely been one of my favorite locations, though. At number 4 is Ripped Tides, and obviously you can see what they did there. This location is described as almost being like down a street in Miami, Florida, right? If you want to think about it like that.
I mean, I'm not a fan. Like, it just doesn't have very many chests. Just doesn't play very well. I don't know. Like, you land over here, you are fucked. You are fucked. There's like hills all the way around it, and it's not a good POI.
You've got some restaurants, you've got some houses. I love the feel of this location. It, to me, feels exactly like a hybrid mixture of Paradise Palms and like Sweaty Sands from Chapter 2. I love the way the buildings are designed at this location. There's enough buildings so that you can have 8, 9, 10 people land here. You can still find your own building to loot. Every time
Is he fucking high? Like, okay, this guy must have just fucking smoked a dart, like, before this, and was just like, fuck it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buildings, by the way. Like,
I land here, I feel like I do well. Are designed at this location. There's enough buildings so that you can have 8, 9, 10 people land here. You can still find your own building.
Bro, what are you talking
every
about?
time I land here, I feel like I do.
Oh my god, man.
There's a ton of loot in a very convoluted area, and it looks great. It plays great. I don't really have a ton of complaints with this.
He just died to the fucking
bot.
bot.
Number 3 is the Sandy Strip, and obviously this is kind of mimicking the Vegas Strip. You've got restaurants, you've got clubs, you've got everything you could ever want will be at this location. This is one of the hot spots of this season, absolutely. It's giving me a little bit of like almost like Neo Tilted vibes a little bit. It's super flashy. There is a ton of loot, and there is always going to be people here. I've never landed here on my own. There's always players here. So if you want a good mixture of action and also being able to loot a little bit, Sandy Strip is a great choice, but you do have 2 locations literally right next to it, so the third parties here can be brutal. You'll be fighting here all game. I'm still gonna go with Battlewood Boulevard here at my number 2 spot.
Okay.
I think this location to me might have the most chests out of any Fortnite location in a long.
I don't even think it does this season, bro. 43. Oh, okay, yeah, it does. But it's hard to fight at. Like the what do you call it? The fences and stuff do make it pretty tough.
I don't know the official numbers, right? But that's just what it feels like. There are so many buildings here. It just feels kind of never-ending. And so whether you like this location or not will depend on whether you like those fights. Do you like fighting in buildings, or would you rather fight in a wide-open, just kind of bloom battle like you do at Classified Canyon? The location is kind of split into 2 halves because you have the road that just goes right through the middle. So it's either you land on the right side of the road or the left side. So much loot. It's absolutely mobbed every time I go here. It kind of feels like a mixture of like a Tilted Towers and a Retail Row a little bit. I really like this location, and when you find the best way to go about looting this place and to take fights, you're going to end up being really good at dominating this location. Again, another real hot spot this season. Very close to number 1, but it's not at the number 1 spot today, guys.
What's at number 1? Oh, Wonky
Number
Land.
1 today,
yeah,
folks,
100%.
far and away the best location on the map right now, I think it is Wonky Land.
Okay.
Wonky Land is incredibly beneficial from the tsunami way to drop on the map right now, because if this POI was on, let's say, the Chapter 6...
Okay, so unfortunately, I can't listen to this guy's voice anymore, but this guy's fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah, like, just completely and utterly stupid. Let's actually take a look at this and kind of go at it. Honestly, if he would have, like, switched the entire fucking, like, the entire ranking, it would make just as much sense. This guy's fucking dumb. Wonky Land is number 1 because you get all that crazy shit. I don't even know if you still get it. I don't really land there ever. Then yeah, I probably agree with Battlewood, and then I gotta go Classified Canyon. Just the amount of chests you get there is just insane. Then I would probably go, I'd go Sandy, then Classified, because Classified's kind of hard. And then I'd probably go Bumpy Bay, then probably Painted Palms, then probably Sus Studios. I don't know, but this guy has no idea what he's talking about. If you ever watch this guy, Telefrizz or whatever, this guy's fucking terrible. Do not watch this guy. But yeah, this map is not good. I don't like really any of the POIs. Like, honestly, they're not unique enough for me. And yeah, it's honestly kind of a dud of a season. But yeah, that ranking was just god awful. I can't believe that I even sat through 11 minutes of that, and I hope that I could make that a little bit more interesting for you guys. But I appreciate y'all. You know that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.